In terms of life-changing moments, I think they kind of happen regularly. That's the best thing about music and how I kind of come to curatorial forms with thinking about music. I'm constantly searching for something new. There's always something else that's going to happen, and I kind of want to know what that is. Hey, I'm Jonathan Wilson and I'm the curator of Volume at the Art Gallery of New South Wales. Music is art, so having this job to be able to put it into a gallery to start to change the narrative around music being as artful as a painting, but it's kind of this extra thing because I always see it as it's all around you and it can give you a different experience with what's visually in front of you. And I think that kind of conversation in an art museum is the best thing that I get to do, is because I can change the flow of how you move through a space just by a sonic intervention. Pulling this lineup together was interesting. Second year doing a major music series in the gallery, which I sort of refer to it. It's not necessarily a festival, it's just a series or an edition of music happening in an art institution, which is really kind of cool. This year we have Andre 3000 and Kim Gordon and Genesis Owusu and TK Master. They're sort of sitting on this kind of precipice of, is it visual art, is it music, are they performers, are they artists, and they kind of are all those things. So to see them come into our space will be really, really fantastic because it is a 1940s oil tank. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before. I had Andre in my mind as soon as New Blue Sun came out. I just thought this is an amazing artist who's made a statement on his own. And at what point would you think that Kim Gordon was going to start dabbling in trap? That's an inspiration to me. If I can be that cool in my 70s, you're winning everything. So obviously we have these great artists that are headlining and playing brilliant performances, but there's an entire free program as well that I think is really important for people of Sydney. You know, you need to be able to come in and enjoy the gallery. It is our state gallery and it's free, so let's find a way to put those forms into the building. And I mentioned my colleague Liam Keenan, who's the First Nations curator at the gallery. He's created an incredible program called Blak Country, which looks at Aboriginal country artists. I love that we can put that into our space. I don't think the Art Gallery of New South Wales, you'd think a country music festival, but it's really important that it is a part of it. And then there's the incredible program we're doing with Lawrence English. He and I talk at length about senior career artists. So we have Keiji Haino, who's 75, who's a Japanese noise guitarist who'll be shredding in the tank. We have Carl Stone, who's one of the original computer music people, like early sampler. His late 60s, he's coming to play, and then all the way through to the incredible Nyakabi. She's based in the US now, but originally from Kenya, and just incredible sort of ambient field recording, electronic and experimental artist. So that night's all about experimentation, and then I have this incredible installation that I still kind of pinch myself that it's going to happen with Jonathan Zawada, the visual artist, in collaboration with Flume. So Flume and Jonathan have created this kind of wild version of what an EDM festival would be like, but according to them. This will be this installation in our tank which switches between projections, heavy lighting, heavy lasers, smoke machines, in these short little fragments with all new music from Flume and all new visuals. It's called Every Dull Moment, EDM. A riff on that, but it's like a chaotic frenzy of, it's a lot, and I'm pretty excited to see it. Another program that we're running is a collaboration with the Asylum Seeker Centre here in Newtown. Years ago, when I was at the gallery, I was working with the centre and we were working on an exhibition pre-COVID, and I couldn't get it out of my head that there's probably artists and musicians here who don't get the opportunity to do that. When you're in a space in Australia seeking asylum, or you're in a space like that, you're largely nameless and stateless. The entire thing that centre does, which is so fantastic, is about trying to humanise them, remind them that they're people. And if you're a musician and you're a music maker and you can't be making music, that's the most real you'll always feel. So we've got this program running where we're just meeting with the centre and we're working with musicians from the centre, and then they'll perform on weekends for free in the gallery in sync with an artwork. So it's just this beautiful invitation to just perform again. I care about people. I care about people coming together and feeling seen and a part of something. That's what great museums do. We bring people together and we share ideas, and I always hope that people leave with something to consider and something to think about. This isn't about transactional experiences. Paying your ticket and sitting down and then watching and then leaving, I'm not terribly interested in that. You need to feel absorbed into something. And so to try and flow across where we are as a 21st century society, so to bring these forms into spaces is what I kind of like to do. Thanks so much. I'm Jonathan Wilson, and it's been really great hanging here at Happy today. Hope to see you all at Volume this year, which is on from July 5 to July 21. Thanks again.